Yep. Cool. I was about to talk into this like it was the GoPro. I can't figure this thing out. I'm gonna have to do some research on it, and I'm about a half hour deep of wasting my time on this thing right now. Like a full half hour. Right there, the laser is saying that right there is the same height as this one right here. Look at it. Hey!
Hey, dude.
Morning, dude.
Didn't know where to park.
What do you think, dude?
Looks like the rain didn't really do a whole heck of a lot.
Yeah, man, I'm pumped about it.
Yeah, you're in a good spot, too.
It's already rained here heavy twice, and the ground is just soaking it right up, so we got no drainage issues here, pal.
Yeah. Anything that was already done, or is everything just pretty much your excavation?
He excavated this a little bit because there was a concrete wall.
Yeah.
And he took that out, so we didn't have to. But that wall was like back there, dude. All this stuff is dirt from digging up there.
Yep.
But we already got a walkway installed up there.
How'd you get up there? Yeah?
Yep.
Was it a grade different? Or was it...
We had to build a ramp.
Like oh, okay.
That's why I had to dig this out. All this dirt was over there in front of the ramp so I could get up there. And then I had to move all this dirt back over here again. This is basically too height, or depth I should say.
It's too height?
Too height.
Too much height?
See how this is like kind of curved right there?
Yeah.
Kind of got to just cut it back a little bit, but I didn't want to do that before the weekend because of the rain.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, man. No trailer?
Well, yeah, no. I was like, I don't need anything for the trailer, and then I remembered I should have brought the drainage pipe. It's Monday. Just thinking about disc golfing. I brought all the boys out last week.
Yeah, where'd you go?
Webster.
Oh, is that where the freaking height was?
What's that?
Actually, no.
No. Well, kind of. I mean, you can see it right here.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
There it was. A blue 60 walkway.
Do you like those favors?
Yeah, they're nice, man. Yeah, it came out nice.
You use the battery saw?
No. There was a big difference too, man. That steel rips.
How much was the pull cord?
I probably could have repaired the pull cord, but I just got an entire new assembly to like take off and put on. That was 130. It starts much easier now.
Yeah, one pull?
Two. Just feels easy. Like it's not like.
Oh yeah.
It's just a ping.
Trap coming?
No, not today.
Looks like a brand new house.
Yeah, they've done a lot of work. That whole garage is a addition. I think you see that part up there that has 2 floors. Mm-hmm. They added on from there over. So that entire garage and second floor is brand new.
They pretty much did what I want to do, but the opposite.
Doubled their house almost, I think.
Right, dude, they put a whole ranch on it.
Yep. What's what?
Box.
That's the tripod for the laser.
Okay. Where's the laser? Is it in that box?
No, it's in the front.
And it's like, I want to watch Daddy and Uncle Kyle on the TV. So they were literally watching YouTube the whole time. And I was sitting there going like this, dude, on the edge of the couch, smiling.
Watching the Christian Hearts game.
She's like, I think they're going to need a lot of chipstone for that job.
No, she did not.
It was the bluestone patio job.
Jeez.
Stone wall.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of chipstone for that job. It was the part where you had that big black rock. You were measuring pretty much both of the bases.
Oh, the corner. Yep. All right, man. I guess we'll get into the day.
Yep. Talking to me.
looking pretty dang good here, guys. Pretty dang good. Ben found a, I don't know, I wouldn't call it a foundation drain, I guess it is, but none of the pipes are perforated, they're all solid. I think it might be pipes that you were just thinking about in the future if they ever want to hook downspout to.
Yeah, you probably gonna have to use a bank right here.
Yeah?
Stuff's really in there.
You think it goes under the drain?
It might.
Is it all concrete or is that a rock?
That's a rock, but it's kind of in between two pieces, so I don't know if they were just trucking rock in the wet and stuff or whatever.
Try to get it out of there. I think that's staying, bud. At least the concrete part, because if it goes underneath everything, you're gonna have a problem. About to be committed to a freaking crazy move right now.
Taking it all out?
It's a huge piece, we're loosening it all up. Thank you, concrete guys. Appreciate it. Look at that behemoth, dude. They're like, we're not taking that with us. So we didn't necessarily have to go back that far, but to get that out, now we have to, because what we did was loosen up a lot of soil and air pockets over there. So I'm gonna have to kind of fix that grade a little more, tamp this dirt down, make sure this corner is nice and firm. That's good now, huh?
Yeah. Want to leave that stone inside there?
Yeah, we'll leave that all together. I don't even think I'm gonna connect the downspout into that one particularly. Just run another pipe next to it. But we're gonna have to hand tamp that dirt right there. Hand tamp around that pipe really good. Probably cut that fabric just right out of there.
Yeah.
Because our fab's gotta go underneath that pipe. You know what I mean? Look at those flies. Look at my hand in reference. Oh my gosh. Benny, come look at these flies in here, bro.
Inside?
Look how big they are, bro. You see how big those things are?
Things are big. There's more.
Bro.
Where'd they come from?
I didn't even notice them earlier. I just like heard some buzzing behind me. I thought it was radio static. Dude, those things are monsters, man. Imagine that thing biting you, bro. It might give you a freaking cramp. Dude, this excavation's looking good. It's starting to make more sense to me. Starting to make more sense. We got plenty of depth and plenty of room in the back. This is a really nice slope because it's a slope that would hold itself. Now, as we backfill with the stone, it's going to level off, and the weight of all the stone is going to lock this grade in even more as we go. And the most we're going to do is 3 feet of stone behind the back of the wall block, and we're going to slowly taper that 3 feet into about 1 foot of stone behind the wall block. And behind that, as we slope, we're going to come in and we're going to dump buckets of dirt that we pretty much just made in that pile. We're going to dump those in every few rows, and then we're going to hammer those layers of dirt down with the excavator bucket. And we'll build, that'll keep everything compacted at the same time as you build the wall. One big thing that a lot of people get worried about when we use the fabric we do is the geogrid doesn't go into the soil behind it. It's only in the drainage stone. The geogrid, when you don't use fabric, the geogrid locks the wall. That's really like one of its strongest points is the geogrid. But that soil will migrate into your drainage stone over the years. It may take a number of years, but that will migrate into the clean drainage stone. And when that happens, that's when walls start to fail, because there's nowhere for the moisture to go. And the most important time that the moisture needs to be gone is during the winter, because if the moisture is all in those materials and it freezes, it's going to push everything apart and push the wall forward. And then when the wall gets pushed forward, the soil in the spring sinks and compacts behind it. So you get the wall to push forward and the material to sink, and it keeps putting more and more pressure on the wall until it falls forward and fails. Nothing is worse than watching a trench or an excavation collapse on some people down in it, dude.
Oh, absolutely.
You're dead, bro. That's the one thing you learn. That's something you learn the most, and they drill in your head the most when you go to get the license for these machines, man, is trench safety. And that's why wall construction is so big too. I just watched this video, dude, the other day. This guy was, or these guys were in the ground, dude. They were building a tomb to bury somebody in.
Okay.
They were building walls around.
I've seen this.
And the wall collapsed while 3 or 4 people were underneath it, dude. Like putting plastic up or doing whatever they were doing, bro. They backfilled it with straight dirt, dude, which is so much. It's so heavy and nothing's locking it together. That's another big thing with the drainage stone. It locks. Yep.
You can't stop it. And the more it goes down, the more it pushes left and right. It's gonna keep going down.
And they tell you in this class, and it's common sense really, but like when a wall fails or collapses, bro, there's no like warning sign, dude. It's so quick. Like you don't realize how quick walls free fall, dude, when they actually fail. And if you're underneath it, or like in a trench, dude, where you didn't properly slope it and you don't understand the soil, dude, you're done, bro. 1 yard of dirt is like 3,000 pounds, dude. If there's moisture in it, you're done. We have a little less chance getting into it because we only do smaller walls and everything. But these big constructions, man, safety is important because of that, dude.
That's why they got those big steel barriers, dude.
Yep.
Not little steel barriers. Big steel barriers.
That's probably the biggest fear as a business owner in any kind of thing, dude, is like having to get the news one of your employees died on the job, dude. Oh my gosh. Or multiple. Because that's the thing. Sometimes it's like 3, 4 guys, dude, all getting buried at once. All right, so if you guys watched the previous job videos where we did the walkway, we tried out our Milwaukee battery cutoff saw and the Milwaukee battery powered plate compactor. Today I'm going to try out the rotary laser that they gave us. This trench is looking nice right now. I got to do some measuring, but I'm kind of waiting to do that with the rotary laser too. But we're well below 12 inches. This is the subsoil we have we're dealing with. It's all sand and gravel. Plus it's really strong and it binds well once it's compacted, which helps with a nice firm base. That's not gonna shift much like a clay soil would. What do you think this is, dude? I know it's deep. Throw out a guess. Oh, I gotta, all right, so this is level.
Let's say 29.
Oh, that's a big number, dude. I'm thinking
24?
21.
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh,
way too
19.
big. 19, I was way off.
Not bad. 17 and
Oh.
3/8.
I'm gonna say 16.
Oh, you almost had it. Let me find a little lower spot. There it is, 16.
Got it.
3/4, yeah, 13. You know what that means?
Good.
Yeah, we're good, dude. I was gonna say something that I thought was better, but nothing's better than that one. Put our thin layer of 3/4 stone and compact it. You know what I'm talking about if you watch the channel. We were just talking off camera. We should have brought the Milwaukee because it has forward and reverse.
Yeah, that would've been pretty cool.
Dropped the ball this morning, dude.
Still nice to use this thing.
Yep.
This thing's
It's a
nimble.
beast. It's a beast, dude. It's an awesome
can turn it pretty
compactor.
good.
You got to keep these things running too. It's not like I can just put this in the shed and leave it. You got to keep the engine
might be
going.
able to.
Yeah, you might be able to, but
Don't kiss the muffler.
yeah, dude. Blisters on your lips. I got it. This stone is probably 4 inches deep up there and probably closer to 6 down here. But we put that layer in on top of the fabric and compacted it so we can get that lift nice and tight. And now what we're going to basically be doing is getting our first lift to grade. Everything over there can just stay the way it is right now. We're going to backfill as we go with lifts of the block. There's no point in trying to find all the grades up there. This is our starting point, so we got to focus down here. I definitely have to give that Milwaukee rotary laser a test, so me and you got to go open that thing up and read through it and figure out how to use it. Travis forgot his drink thermos on the job the other day. Ready to see Trav, dude, on the job site?
Can't wait. can't wait for the banter.
Dude, he was roasting me. He's getting better with age, dude. He is getting really more witty, dude. And I'll tell you what, he wants to keep stepping up his wit, dude. I got a bunch stored away. I take it easy on him.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
$1,200, dude. $11.99 this thing cost.
Yeah, how can you read it?
Drop it. Oh, shoot. Thanks to the assistance, dude. I was struggling. So this is 1,200, dude. This is 100, and then this is 150. 1,450 total. All right. So here's the main unit. I'm gonna put this over here for a minute. This is what goes on the grade rod. Negative, positive.
But they even drew pictures.
Negative, positive. Operator's manual. Both of those. And the charger. I can't stand reading, bro.
You getting a headache?
I am. I can't stand it. I just pretty much scanned through it. I'm like, yeah. This is basically, yeah. The bold letters.
Underlined and bold.
Yeah. Aluminum alloy. Yeah, if you want to grab it, I'll pull it. Oh, they just pop off. Oh, I'm gonna have to cut those. There's a lot of different like tricks that you can use when using a rotary laser or a transit laser, all of which I don't really know too well. I'm not somebody who's used these very often, maybe once or twice. Like I say in my channel a lot, I go with old school methods to figure things out, and it seems to work really good for us, you know what I mean, because I've just done a lot of it. Without something like this, you have to figure out the other ways. These things are very, very crucial and important on bigger projects, but a lot of the residential stuff we do, you can get away with strings and levels and stuff like that. But if you have one of these, they will definitely help you go through a excavation and grading much quicker once you learn all the tricks and how to use them. So this is our first time, dude. We're gonna figure it out, right? See what happens. Oh, I see, dude. Look, there's a level on it.
Got it?
You say Mike Haddock?
No big deal.
Oh yeah, that's solid on there. Where's the battery go in? Oh yeah, over here. All right, let's turn this on and see what happens.
Just don't look at it.
Okay, so once it was flashing green, it means that it was level. And then I hit it again, which turned the laser on. So it should be on. So I put it a little too low. That's not where I want it, but turn that on. My gosh.
That was loud.
Setting accuracy. Press the accuracy tolerance adjustment button to cycle through accuracy adjustment tolerance levels. Ultra fine, fine, medium coarse, and ultra coarse.
The wall's not going to have any pitch on it?
No, it's going to be, when you're looking at it, level side to side and then an eighth backwards.
It's showing you stuff in the back.
There we go, dude. That's how we turn the sound down.
Yeah. 8, 6, that's it.
Down? Yeah, that's level. If we find the mark down there that we just would want to hit in general, you know what I mean?
Yeah, find like a place to...
Find a base point. Maybe we put a pin down there on the corner.
Okay.
And this driveway's still a little bit higher than this dirt. So I'm thinking if you put the pin down to like...
Oh, send it in?
Maybe like an inch above the grade, that can be the top of the block.
Gotcha.
Good.
Dig it out.
Yeah, so if that's the top of the first block, what we need to do is go 6 inches down with the with grading out the 3/4.
Right.
And if we get that rod,
Well, it's gonna go level.
until it essentially can't anymore, right? And then you
Right.
step it up.
Yep. So we're gonna get this lift right here to that whole height. And once we start getting over here, and it's like, you know, the block is really basically a whole nother block under, that's when we step up. So you gotta watch out for that, number one.
Oh yeah.
Now we gotta dial the laser in. All right, that's our point right there. So the top of that stake is basically the top of our first wall block. What I need to do is go 6 inches more higher with the laser, because that's the top of the first row.
Right. Yep.
Let's find out what this is at right here. That's at the 10 mark, little over the 10-inch mark. So if we're going 6 inches higher, that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna go right to that 4. So a touch higher than that 6 inches above it. Now, if we go over here, right? Down a little.
The top of the
Right there, you have to hold it. You got it tight? I'm gonna set it. Okay, what's that look like on the level?
Right there.
That's level?
Bouncing back and forth.
Yeah, that's
Close.
so that's it right there then. And you can't stand in front of the laser. That's rule number 1. So enough talking. Sorry about all the talking. Maybe you like it, maybe you don't. But this laser, I really wanted to film it as we try it for the first time. I'm learning how to use it as we go through this video. So take it easy on me in the comments. Hey, what do you think of it, bud?
Why can't I hear it anymore? Did you shut it off? Oh. There it is. Hey.
That worked out pretty good.
It did.
Huh?
Stabbed the ground
For the
perfectly
video?
right where it was. There you go.
All right.
Read
That's
them.
even. Show it on the
Money.
stone down there. Yep. Cool. I was about to talk into this like it was the GoPro. Anyway, that's gonna be the height of our first row. We're gonna hit it with the plate compactor, and then basically all I'm doing, because it's a curved wall, is I'm gonna mark with spray paint or marking paint the front of our wall where I want that to be. And then as we lay that first row, that's basically gonna be our guide. That's it, dude. That's what I like about curved walls too. It's like you're just going for a good look. You don't have to square up with anything really.
your knee.
It'll crack, but you gotta be braced, dude. Because
Wow.
once it lets go, if you got your weight committed,
Oh, yeah,
you're
you're
gonna
eating the
drop
ground.
quick, dude. Another thing that's important, dude, is make sure it's all cleaned off.
Yeah, otherwise it won't get a good cut.
Yep.
And it just makes it harder in general.
2 foot. So we just want to set this block in, hammer it pretty good until it kind of is really stiff to where it's not going to go down much more, and get it level facing the wall and 1/8 pitched to the back of the block. And then the wall will look like it's straight up but have a slight lean backwards, kind of giving it a natural setback while having a straight vertical wall. You can start to feel it when the block's just, you know it's set. That's 1/8, but it's going the wrong direction. That's 1/8 this way. So I gotta hit this side down. Oh, I wish I was looking down when you did it. But hey man, you got it.
Give myself whiplash.
That's level front to back. That's level side to side. We still need a little bit of a 1/8 pitch backwards. That's our 1/8 backwards. That's our level side to side. Corner set, pal. Imagine. You know, it's one of those things where it's like, I didn't even think to double check our grade that we got with the laser with just a regular level. But I think we definitely messed up on the receiver setting that up. I think the way we set it up was for sloping, not getting perfectly level, because this base stone isn't even close to level. We're at a 1/4 pitch going up, and even when I started looking at it by eye, I'm like, wow, I don't know how I didn't even realize that from the start. But when we go to do the next step up, I'm gonna have to look into that a little bit more, because we definitely messed something up. We weren't setting that grade to perfectly level, we were setting it with a slope. So I'm gonna have to find out where I messed up. But you're gonna see me digging stone out a little bit as I set these blocks in, and that's why. So right here is going to represent the top of grade, and we're at 5.5 inches So we're good to do a step up right now. Basically gonna backfill to the top of this block height and then lay another course in and kind of just step up with the grade as we go. But and looks like Ben's here. He's got the drainage pipe and the end cap. Hey pal.
Yeah, dude.
We messed up with the laser. We definitely set it to where it was a slope. I don't know why I didn't even check with my level. That thing was that whole base was a quarter pitch.
Was it really? From the
going up.
Going up.
So I think the way we set those increments is not the way we're supposed to. Dude, that thing was, whoa.
Really fish.
Bro, see how much I've been pulling out?
Oh, wow, yeah.
Not even close to level, dude. Sitting there going along. I was so confident in the fact that we were good, dude. I didn't even check with the level. Man. You have to learn that thing a little bit more. We got a backfill to this height right here. That's the end of that one. We're stepping up now. Let's figure this out. Is it the laser or the receiver? Press the accuracy tolerance adjustment button to cycle through accuracy adjustment tolerance levels. Ultra fine, fine, medium, coarse, and ultra coarse. What does that mean, bro?
But then I'm making their own freaking terminology up, own language.
Perform the accuracy field check procedure immediately upon opening box of each receiver and before exposure to job site conditions. Set up a compatible laser using a flat wall. Ensure the laser source is self-leveled and perpendicular to the wall. Place the receiver flat on the wall in front of the laser source and slightly below the projected laser line. During the leveling process, the bump alarm will not be active. When the laser is leveled, the leveling mode indicator LED will be solid green and the laser will start to rotate. The laser will be ready for use. So what if that thing's spinning, it's sending it perfectly level. It's the receiver, not the laser. This thing doesn't say anything, we have to set it up. This needs to be, what do they call it? Accuracy field check. Unbelievable. I want the drain to come out right there to this side here. But I'm going to take care of that. Just leave this corner the way it is. You got to put a starter piece directly in the center of this. And then you're going to have to find a cut in between that. I got to try to figure out this laser. Let's see if we can do this field accuracy test. Man, this is so annoying. I don't have patience for this kind of crap. I really don't. And this thing, unless there's something, obviously something's wrong because it is not showing me level at all. Way off. I don't understand it. And what's really frustrating is that it was completely off. And it was not just off, like it was like literally setting us up to like slope to stone. And it's not telling me anything about that it can actually like do that. This thing's way off, bro. This row here is perfectly level. Perfectly level. And the laser is not showing it as level. That thing's as level can be, bro. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude.
Hey, grab this screed again. Right on the same rock that this thing's on. From the top of that block to here. Right on the edge though, or else it's not gonna be. Yep. That's perfect. You can see it zeroed out.
It's an 8.
It's an 8 this way.
Yeah. Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense, bro. If it's zeroed out right there, and this thing is sloping like the way it was down there, it should be high. This should be an 8th higher.
So it's sloping the opposite way.
Yeah.
Like you can set it to which way you want to slope somehow.
But what I'm saying is that doesn't make sense. Because the 8th, the way that it set me up to slope is that down there is lower than up here. Right here is level. Or this is, at least right here is saying it's level. 0.0.
But it's technically
That's an 8th back. So for this to become up level, I would have to lift it.
And it still shows that that's pitched the other way?
Yeah.
How?
That's what I'm saying, dude. Because look. 0.6 inches
Yeah,
down. The block's level, but it's showing that this side over here is lower. You see? That's zeroed out.
Okay.
The bottom of this to here is set to the height of that block, which
And that
should be
bottom
the
right
same
there is
thing.
0 too?
Huh?
The bottom of the
Yeah.
line is 0 too?
Yep. So you have it sloping up towards that block and then sloping down. This thing's way off, bro, and I don't know why. It's not us. Unless levels can really have that much of a difference. You know what I mean? Like if this is level, and that's off a little bit, you know,
It would say you would know.
you would see it.
You would totally see
Right?
it. The bubble would not be dead.
That's what I mean, dude. This
Even if
thing's
the level was messed up, you would know.
This thing doesn't make any sense right now. That's at an 8th of pitch this way, meaning this is the high point. It's going that way and this way. If I'm going by this receiver right here. And it's probably something dumb, dude, that I can't figure out. I just leveled the tripod out. Perfect. Let's see what happens. Alright, so that is zeroed out on the top of that block. Let's see what it looks like down here.
Wow.
Look at this thing,
That's the height
dude.
of the block. I bet.
Dude.
Oh, to that block.
Yeah.
What the?
Look at that, dude. That's level right there. That's what the laser's saying is level, dude. That's 5 inches higher than that spot right there. Right there, the laser is saying that right there is the same height as this one right here. Look at it. There's not a chance in hell, dude, that that's the same height as this right here.
Could you imagine if it was?
There's not a chance in hell, dude. Those blocks are level, dude. Look at this 6 foot level.
No, I know, I see it. It's impossible. I wasn't even doing that before.
It was. We didn't realize it. We didn't even think about it. We never checked with the level on the
Yeah,
open
that's
grade. That's what I'm saying. Never looked. I was just like, oh, this thing's, it's center. Good. It wasn't even close, bro. It was like 3-4 inches lower over here as I was setting it. I can't figure this thing out. I'm gonna have to do some research on it, and I'm about a half hour deep of wasting my time on this thing right now. Like a full half hour. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Don't even know what I'm doing. Anyway, we need to get this backfilled to level, which is basically just like that. So we need a few more inches over here and fade it into level. So yeah, I think I definitely did something wrong. I was missing something in the setup process for the receiver. Seemed like the laser was working fine, but the receiver just wasn't picking up on a perfectly level reading. So I couldn't find anything in the manual to where it sets it for slope, although I assume it may do that. And I just didn't really know how to get it out of that. So I'm going to have to do some research for sure, but it's just kind of one of those things why I do a lot of stuff old school. there's so many methods you can use that don't require a rotary level like this. And I was really frustrated that day because I spent a lot of time messing around with this laser, and I would have gotten a lot more done if I'd have just done my old techniques. And honestly, it's kind of a big reason why I've never made the investment, because even when I worked for other companies and, the manager or the salesman of the job would come and try to set up grades and get things going, I remember how long it would take to set a laser up, find all your points, and, go off of all that. But there's just, I don't know, there's so many applications in hardscape where the transit really isn't required if you know what you're doing, using regular methods with strings and levels and line levels. But I don't know. I don't really know what to say about that day. I was pretty frustrated, and maybe some of you guys watching have the answer, and it was just something simple, which I'm hoping it is, so I actually can use it. I didn't even try it once after this day last year. I just kind of left it in the box and haven't used it since. I'm hoping I can figure it out at some point. But nevertheless, we got the wall started, a few rows of block in and locked in with the stone, and we're looking good for the next day to be able to make a lot of wall progress. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. There's a lot of talking and a lot of me trying to figure things out, but I hope it was still entertaining. And if so, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already for more content like this, and you guys already know the deal. Till the next one, God bless, peace.